You're playing with my emotions, Brie Larson and EW. I was expecting a trailer today, not a series of Yesterday, Brie Larson tweeted at Entertainment Weekly that they should do something big tomorrow. Break the internet big. With EW confirming that something would happen today around 12 Eastern Standard Time. Well, it wasn't the teaser trailer we were hoping for, but a series of official images both in front of and behind the scenes. And they're actually pretty revealing. So fair warning, there'd be spoilers. Why am I talking like Jeffrey Rush? Like this. We finally have official photos of Brie in her red, blue, and gold costume, which means you can stop using this image and start using this one. And we also get a bit of clarification regarding the green costume we initially saw Brie Larson wearing in set photos from January, as well as more details regarding her origin story. And that is, ain't gonna be none. No, really. According to the EW article, we're starting the movie after Carol Danvers already has her powers and is under the mentorship of Jude Law's Marvel. This is consistent with early reports we received that said Marvel was planning on changing her origin story, or in this case not telling it at all, because of its similarities to Green Lanterns. Namely, a story about a fighter pilot getting superpowers from an alien and joining an intergalactic military force. But that also helps explain the green costume we see again in these photos, which show Danvers and Marvel alongside what appears to be a regiment of Kree soldiers, suggesting the green costume is really just a Kree Star Force uniform. And speaking of Kree soldiers, we get our first look at Lee Pace, returning to his Guardians of the Galaxy role of Ronan the Accuser, who at this point is still a high-ranking member of the Kree Empire and not yet an outcast. We also get our first look at the film's antagonists, the shape-shifting and long-time enemies of the Kree, the Skrulls. Adversaries we had once thought were tied up in the film rights to the Fantastic Four, even before the Fox buyout. The Skrulls are led by Talon, played by Ben Mendelsohn of Rogue One fame. I fully expect at some point in the film, Carol Danvers will make Talon, too, choke on his ambition. And aside from shots fully establishing the 1990s era the film takes place in, we get our first look at a very Pulp Fiction-y looking Samuel Jackson, fully de-aged, just asking to get an eye burned out. EW reports that Nick Fury rides a desk at this point in his career and has yet to meet any superheroes. This will be the first time we've seen Marvel's de-aging technology used to this extent in a single film, being that 90s era Nick Fury is a main character and will likely have a lot of screen time. And because it will also be applied to Clark Gregg's Phil Coulson, and hypothetically to any other MCU cameo that may apply. I'm hoping for this one.
Let's go to the mall today.
One of the interesting nuggets dropped in the photo set that not everyone necessarily picked up on is the introduction of Lashana Lynch as Maria Rambeau. Rambeau was a fellow fighter pilot and one of Danvers' oldest friends. Fans of the comic will recognize that last name, as Monica Rambeau served as one of the many heroes who operated under the Captain Marvel identity. Monica would later pass on the mantle of Captain Marvel and continue to fight crime as the superhero Photon. Maria is Monica's mother in the comics, and the EW article made a point of mentioning that she's a single mother to a young daughter. The article also made a point of mentioning the call sign that Maria flies under, Photon. This plays into my theory that Marvel has been seeding the MCU for some time with Easter eggs they fully plan to develop more from. But you can watch the video where I talk more about that in the card in the corner or in the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like this video so that I know whether to make more like these. And just remember, dislikes encourage me. This is Digital Jedi, and this has been the Lightspeed Report.